Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is going to be a short and sweet message for whoever needs to hear it. We have the Three of Wind. It's like the Three of Swords. I feel like I've been pushed to kind of do this video. I don't know what's going to come out, but I feel somebody needs to hear it. If you do not resonate with the video, that's fine. Maybe somebody you know will resonate with it. So just trust your intuition. That's what I'll say to you. Let's see. Why is the Three of Swords out? I feel someone is really sad, but the thing is, I feel like it's something that is being done not to you, but you to someone, interestingly enough. And I feel that has to do with a certain person that's been in your life. And I think that this is someone who needs stability, someone who needs to have security, have stability, security, feel that they need to get their finances in order, someone who needs to have a good, solid foundation. And I feel that there's been some disappointment. And I'm only going to call it disappointment, and not for a lack of a better word, but the disappointment is because I feel that, there are maybe people that are in relationships that are not really following their true path, okay? I'm getting a lot of fear. Fear is getting in the way of moving things forward. I feel that there are people here, including myself, and this is funny that this is coming out. Maybe I'm pulling on my energy as well, but the fear is getting in the way of letting people make the right decision, make or choose the right path. So I think what we are seeing here is that stability is the most important thing about any connection, any relationship. And I feel that the fear or the uncertainty or the instability is creating a lot of hurt and pain to the other person, whether fear of commitment, whether fear of trusting, allowing yourself to break down the barriers is creating a lot of pain and hurt to the other person. Now, that is really interesting because I personally am also resonating with this. So if a lot of you are going through this right now, then I hear you. Let's see what comes out, because there's a strong, I'm being pulled by my spirit guides to say, hey, you know what? Someone else needs help out there, because not only you alone are going through whatever it is that you're going through, but others need to hear what you have to say. And I don't know if this full moon is really pushing me hard, because I've been, trying to not give my all anymore, because this takes a lot of energy. And I don't know if you know, if you're a reader yourself, but this takes an awful lot of energy. So I've been trying to preserve mine, but now this one I couldn't do this. I had to come here and read. So let's see what else is coming up, Spirit. You wanted me to do this? Let's do this. Okay, what else is needing to be said to the collective here? Yeah, fear's coming through very strongly. Insecurities coming in very strongly. Lack of wanting to fit the mold. See, there's an imbalance. Like, people are not on the same page. People are just afraid of having this commitment, this stability. With the Temperance in the reverse, this is only saying to you that you need to have balance. Without balance, you can't have your foundation. You can't have your stability. If things are not fair, if things are not spiritual, and I'm going to say spiritual very lightly here because I don't want to offend anybody, but we do need to have, our spirituality in balance. If you do not keep spirituality in a strong, I'm getting a strong nudge about someone not wanting to walk that straight path, okay? I feel like there's someone here who's losing faith, who's losing, whether it's the belief in, I'm going to say your religion, your belief in God, Jesus, whoever you believe in, it doesn't really matter. The good path, we all know what the good path is, okay? There's no lying, cheating, or stealing that happens. If you are, just using people, like, you got to refrain from doing all that stuff, okay? Because Spirit, the universe will only bring good when you yourself are being good, okay? So if this is out of balance, you won't get that stability in anything in your life. And it's not just relationships, but everything. If you are trying to find peace and happiness, well, without this stability, without this balance in your life, you're not going to be able to receive it, okay? Gems, understand that life is short and you really need to bring your spirituality to, you know what? It's not sacrifice. It is not living a boring life. It is not saying, oh, well, if I have to go to church, then like, what's the point? Like, this is not going to be fun. This is not going to be, I'm not going to be allowed to have fun out there. I'm not going to be allowed to be with more than one person. I'm not going to I'm going to have to be shackled or tied down. If that's the mentality you have, understand that somebody's going to get hurt. Okay, if you want your freedom or if you want your cake and eat it too, understand someone's going to get hurt. You're going to affect your own stability and your own balance. A lot of people today are having fear of commitment, or a lot of people today are having, let's keep everything good for the time being. It's good now. Let's stick to this now. Okay. But what happens is that when that now turns into wanting more balance in the life, guess what? Then two people are not on the same page. One person's going to get hurt, or two people are going to get hurt, but essentially someone's going to get hurt. And then what happens? You go out there again, start searching the market. And what happens then is that people end up having regrets. People end up being alone. I don't know about you guys and where you guys live, but I can tell you one thing. It's a very, very lonely world out there. There are so many single people, and it's just incredible how, people are not seeing it. People are not bringing spirituality. People are not bringing balance into your life. People are not wanting to commit. People are not wanting to, sacrifice, let's call it sacrifice for a lack of a better word, but people want their cake and eat it too. And like, no, I'm going to stay for as long as it's good. The minute that, there's too much demands on me, the minute that I have to sacrifice my freedom and my choices, or, my wanting to explore or to have, more flavors or whatever it is that you guys are doing out there, well, then guess what? Someone's going to get hurt and the stability is going to crack. The foundation is cracked. It's going to erupt. Okay. So I'm just really glad this is coming out, because a lot of you are feeling this, living this. And you know what? It's only when you bring back your spirituality in your life that this can only change. So my beautiful gems, I really hope that you guys get yourself out of your prison and you really, really respect yourself for one. Because if you continue to live in this world of imbalance, in this world without a foundation, well, you're going to be stuck in this prison. You're not going to have your foundation. You're not going to have peace. You're going to be stuck in this prison. So choices have to be made and things have to change. Okay? Yeah, see? You guys are not going to have peace. There's going to be no peace in this kind of situationship. Let's call it that. Okay. I'm not going to pull any more messages and cards for this. I'm just going to pull some advice because it's going to go deeper and deeper, and I don't want to make this message long. This is a lot for you guys to reflect on already. So let's leave it here. Let's find out what the advice is, and we'll pull out an angel number to help you see if you are getting this synchronicity, if you are getting these numbers, then definitely this is a message for you, okay? Spirit, what is the angel number? I don't even know what it is. Oh my goodness, 2121. This is crazy. I just did an angel number and it was actually 1221. But now this is a message of 2121. So if you are seeing this synchronicity, believe me, this is your message, okay? And it says energy levels, okay? Prosperity, harmony, journey, patience, discipline, focus, trust, relationships. The day you've been waiting for is on its way. Maintain your discipline as you move closer to your ultimate goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to stay focused. Your efforts will pay off. Remember, it's a climb, not an elevator ride. How amazing is this message? Gems, I hope you enjoyed this message. And if you did resonate with it, and if you are seeing the synchronicity, give me a thumbs up, like the video, share it with someone that you know that's going to resonate with this. Until the next time, bye for now, my gems.